Little Bear woke early from his deep winter sleep. As he yawned in the streets, he looked out of the bear cave and gasped. The world was covered with a thick white blanket sparkling in the sunshine. Ooh, he cried, snow, and he raced out to play. Little Bear went rolling and gliding down the hillside, racing faster and faster. He rushed through the trees, shaking the branches to make tiny white snowstorms. He scampered and scampered in the crunchy snow, making trails of footsteps that circled and twirled. Little Bear climbed up a hill and gazed out at the wilderness. The mountains and forests were still and silent. He looked around for someone to play with, but he couldn't see anyone anywhere. Hello, he cried. Hello, came back to his issue, but no one else replied. Little Bear was all alone. Oh dear, he sighed. If only I had someone to play with. And he fell with a plop into a big snowdrift. But then Little Bear had an idea. He began to make a snowball bigger and bigger. If I make a really big snowball, he thought, I could build a snowman, and then I would have someone to play with. So he rolled and rolled a shiny round snowman body until it was nearly as big as he was. Little Bear was so busy with his snowball that he didn't see Otter swimming across the lake. Hello, cried Otter, racing up. What are you doing? I'm making a snowman, the best snowman ever, replied Little Bear. Wow, said Otter, that sounds like fun. Can I help? That would be great, said Little Bear. So they pushed and they puffed until they couldn't roll the snowball any farther. Little Bear and Otter stopped for a rest, but just then they heard a muffled voice. Hey, what's going on? It cried. Everything's going dark. My snowball's talking, sweet Little Bear. No, laughed Otter. The noise is underneath. Quack, quick, and together they pushed as hard as they could until the big snowball creaked away to one side. A rabbit popped up from his burrow. Who turned off the light? He said crossly. Sorry, said Little Bear. We're building the best snowman ever, and it got stuck on top of your burrow, giggled Otter. Funny snowman, said Rabbit, laughing. It doesn't have a head. We haven't made it his head yet, said Little Bear. You can help if you like. So Rabbit helped to make the snowman's head and gave him a big, happy smile. Then Otter went back to the river for some sticks. Little Bear found a few nuts left in his winter store. Rabbit picked out the very best carrot from his pantry. They built the snowman together with Otter's sticks for arms and the nuts from Little Bear's store for his eyes. Finally, Rabbit climbed onto Little Bear's shoulders and pushed the carrot nose in place. Otter laughed and cheered. Hooray! The best snowman ever was finished. For the rest of the day, they played with the snowman in the snow. They played hide and seek and chase and huge snowball fights left them giggling and gasping for breath. At last, as the sky turned orange and the sun set, the three friends talked about what games they would play the next day. Let's go exploring around the lake, said Otter. And in the forest, said Rabbit. But what about Snowman, said Little Bear. We can't leave him all alone. Let's build him a friend then, said Otter. So they rolled and putted and shaped some more until they made a perfect little snowman. By the time they had finished, the stars were twinkling in the sky. Tired and happy, they crashed in a heap of watched with water, and the snowman and his friends turned to silver in the moonlight. He's the best snowman in the world, whispered Little Bear, and he'll never be lonely now that he has a friend, said Otter. Yes, Rabbit smiled, just like us.